Hi guys, I'm back here to check out episode 4 of Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, The Great Wave. I'm really enjoying everything so far. The storytelling's good. I like all the main characters so far, and everything seems to be great. Again, I'm not a massive follower, or I've got the books and stuff, but I'm not like a lore. It has to be perfect. I'm just here to be entertained, and so far I'm getting that fantasy feel, which is great, and I can't wait to see more. Let's see what happens in this episode. It's a cool intro, I gotta say. Good intro. I like it. It's a peaceful intro.
In this court,
Wow, that's beautiful. You can't say that's not elven-ish. Man, look at that elven tower over there.
But at the blessing of the children, we gather to welcome those who will live that future. One as boundless as a sunrise over the rolling sea.
There's a lot of kids that are not making any noise at all.
What name have you chosen for?
Lucky.
Arlinel. Arlinel. May Numenor's strength arise in thee. Her wisdom guide thy steps.
Earthquake.
Sometimes our island just needs a stretch. Just like...
Earthquakes are scary, man, especially big ones. I've been in a couple of earthquakes when I used to live in Peru. And, yeah, it's frightening, especially when you're, like, sleeping. You're like, oh, I guess happening over here. That's no earthquake. What is that? Oh, tidal wave? That's huge. That's insanely huge. This has got to be a train. Yeah, it's a train.
It is a perfect day, Queen Regent.
And while the elf whispers,
Yeah, I don't like those guys, man. First off, they lost to one guy and it was 5 originally. And then, second off, they're not so insecure that they just can't deal with one person. That's sad.
Send him my regards.
That's humanity for you.
He is grand one.
I like that beard. And the hair is pretty good,
I think you'd
actually.
learned that by now.
I was only trying to be clever.
Cleverness. For men of small ambition. I'd much rather it if you were wise, my son. A heritage of mighty hands. Of men who laid the sea wall. Who raised our Menelaus. Triumph of our civilization. But now one elf could threaten us.
Yeah, it's a good way to turn it around.
My friends, trust in me. For by the calluses on my hands, I swear that elven hands will never take Numenor's helm. She will remain, as always, a kingdom of men.
That's some swift politics, man. He quelled that rebellion straight away. Was that his plan all along? That's my question. He sends him in to threat, and then he gets good peeps. Don't do it. Breathe, breathe.
Then I have little choice but to ask for another. One with Numenor's true ruler. Your father, the king.
You should not speak of matters you do not understand, Galadriel, daughter of Finarfin.
And you should stand aside, that I might present my proposal to one who holds the authority to answer it.
Lady Galadriel, that is quite
And with
enough.
what authority do you speak, elf? That of your people? Or are you a castaway, grasping for a handhold in a tempest?
There is a tempest in me. It swept me to this island for a reason. And it will not be quelled by you, Regent.
Yeah, that's not gonna go down well. Oh,
Don't tell me.
for being quite old, she's quite quick to temper. Quite similar, aren't they? Who's calling in? That's the question. I don't know that yet. So the thing is, his dad wants him to be the, part of the boat, and he wants to go out and find out whose that voice is. So he's like, what's he gonna choose? He's gonna choose the voice.
You're off the sea guard! All three of you!
Oh shit.
The West. The real Numenor. The garbage your brother used to spew again! I thought the sailmaster would only dismiss me. I'm sorry. Are you sorry? Are you sorry? You just set our whole lives on fire!
Where's that chamber pot? I think I'm gonna be sick.
I will speak to my father. Convince him to see that you're both reinstated.
Leave it to you to get kicked out for something you never earned in the first place.
Oh, I forgot he was in prison. Oh, and he was gonna meet that their leader. I'm thinking it's an elf. That's what I thought. He looked elfish when they showed him.
Adar.
Their armor looks pretty cool, man. Yeah, it is an elf. Like a corrupted elf.
Go to the men who have taken refuge in the old watchtower. Deliver to them a message.
What message?
Oh man, what message was it? That's a cool rock tower. Good old keep. Yeah, they're screwed.
Where's the rest?
That is the rest.
We'll have to cut rations again.
You're not cutting my rations. Who gave you the right to decide?
Everyone who decided to come to this tower, Waldrig, including you.
What do we eat?
Find a way.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, plain enough to see that.
What's about Waldrig's root cellar? We send a small party into town by day when the orcs are fewer. Grab what we can, quick and quiet. Don't never even know we were there.
What poor sod will you rope into that?
I'll do it. If nobody else will.
You're not going down there. We'll forage the hills again first. Gather the hunters.
And what'll they hunt?
Yeah, he has a better
A few
idea, man.
rabbits. That'll feed us a day.
Then it's another day, and let us be grateful for it.
I'm sick and tired of watching everything go to tatters and not doing anything
We
about it.
are doing everything we can.
Well, I'm not.
Theo! Theo! You can either help me, or you can make it harder.
So that sword is not a sword anymore. So I'm assuming it like activates with some blood, and then when it's done, it deactivates, kind of like a lightsaber. Not bad. It's cool.
Ron, Tam, I'm not going in there. There might be more food. Come on, this place is deserted.
Bro, you got enough food there, man.
I'll go.
Tavern looks like the most sheltered place ever as well. If they're gonna hide any, they're gonna be in the tavern. Man, look at all that beef gone to waste. Yeah, dude, get the hell out, man. The moment that door closes, you run. got his leg.
Young blood. Where'd you get that?
That is pretty cool, man. You should have stabbed him right there and there.
Give it here.
That's one of those special swords, isn't it? The ones that the Nazgul use, I think. I forget what they're called. Yeah, I'm sure they have a special name for it. That's gross. That water looks nasty, man. Good God, if he's gonna stay in that water forever, he's gonna freeze to death.
There is none other than you, my lady.
I know. Who'd have him?
Good point.
Dare not stop hitting your brother. We're playing the knocking game. Well, knock it off.
Have you tried the golden stairs? Or the three-door guard?
No. Thank you.
She's a pretty good liar. You know she's lying because she stopped a little bit.
God, it was cousin. Not bad. Not bad.
I just hope he believed me.
Yeah.
He's not easily taken in, that elf.
Certainly not.
Elven eyes.
The old mine below the Mirror.
You lost, elf?
No. I know exactly where I'm going.
The armor's really cool. I think they're getting into a fight. Argument, maybe. Because he's snooping.
Kiss the stone, polish your gems and gold.
That's awesome.
I need your oath. Hand to mountain. You'll never breathe so much as a whisper of what I'm about to tell you to another living soul. Dwarven anger outlives even elven memory. Break your promise. And the power of this stone will doom you and your kin to sorrow to your last day on this Middle Earth. Tongue, grey glitter. And yours something like me Throud.
No, it would be
Mithril. That's cool.
Mithril.
So you really did come all this way just for an egg, yeah?
I came because 20 years is far too long to stay away. Even for an elf.
So
keep it.
They must have taken some because wasn't like Bilbo's thing Mithril, elven made. I think it was elven made. I'm not sure. If you guys know, remind me in the comments. That's a great cutscene. I mean, not cutscene. That's a great transition. The city looks nice, man. She can draw well.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, honestly. And here I thought your talents ended at draftsmanship.
Scrubbing is good for dexterity. Also, the guildmaster says.
So, how about this? I'll do the floors and you do the goblets, and the last one to finish pays for dinner.
I'm not in the habit of going off with strange young men.
Very wise. If I see any, you'll be the first to know.
That's a good line.
Why?
I asked her to fight for your people.
But that wasn't what provoked her anger, was it?
Your father.
I demanded to speak with her father. The king in the tower, who no one has seen in years.
See what happens when you stop galloping? And you give yourself a moment to think.
Cease comparing me to a horse.
Cease trying to convince me to leave this island and you've a deal.
Salutations, Elf. The Queen Regent has rendered her decision. You are to be shipped back to the Elves under armed escort tonight.
Yeah, she's not accepting that.
Advise that.
I can't very well let her leave.
You could. If you knew exactly where she was going.
Oh, she didn't hit him or anything. She just like chucked him in. Literally, those are the worst soldiers alive.
Resigned from the cadets. Did you?
No worse.
You got dismissed.
Got us all dismissed.
Oh, you've won. Now you can go west.
I just ruined my friends' lives. Shamed our family name. I don't deserve to go west.
Maybe you're gonna have to.
Father won't let me take Beric.
Yeah, they're never gonna find her. She's an elf. Oh, this is his chance to go west.
Why are you not? Tell me. Please.
Her dream,
My father
man.
was
always restrained in his beliefs. That first night, as all Numenor slept.
Oh, it's one of those crystal balls. Forget what they're called.
Palantir.
That's it.
7 seeing stones there once were. The other 6 either lost or hidden. This one was passed to my father. And with it...
That's cool.
And this crisis ended.
Nah, that's the wrong move, man.
If the evil rising in Middle-earth is left unchecked, it will spread and take us all. Avoiding this war may be the very thing that brings about your downfall.
I will not second-guess the gods. My decision is final.
A decision based in fear. Stand with me. Let Numenor fight alongside the elves once more.
Yeah, because that makes sense. If they join the elves,
Fate
they haven't
may
punished.
bind one heart, Galadriel. But it is too fine a thread from which to hang a kingdom.
Oh, so close. Man, that emptied quick. I'm surprised his lips aren't blue. He's been in there like the whole day. And his legs gotta be infected by now.
Let's go.
He's gonna bump into one of them. The music, it feels like he's gonna do it right now. Yeah.
Going somewhere, young blood, are we? Where is it? Where have you got it? Maybe losing your arm will loosen your lips.
Nice, just in time.
Swiftly, lad. They are coming.
Yeah, that's a lot of them. He's only got like what, 10? Maybe. Yeah, I'd say about 10 arrows. Oh, he's caught one. That's cool, and saved his life at the same time. So they've been running all night. I love that she has what that looks like a sickle of some sort. That's just in freaking time, man. The sun's a powerful thing, man. That's a great shot. That's cool. That's some powerful singing, man. You can feel that in your soul.
What was that?
Or maybe that's just the bass.
It was a plea to the rocks to release the bodies of the miners with breath still inside them.
Countless ways I'd failed to live up to it.
It's gotta suck, considering you're immortal.
But then, one night it struck me that I would be only too happy to hear any judgment, so long as it granted me the opportunity to have but one more conversation with my father. Do not waste what time you have left with yours.
I was asking Elrond.
Then I fear I have no choice but to amend your husband's account. There were 3 trolls, and it was I who saved him.
You wouldn't remember your face if you're gazing in a mirror.
When I came upon him in the forest, he was in the midst of dodging their mallet blows, wailing, screaming and such.
It was a battle cry.
The screams were so high-pitched, I thought it was a child, so I took up my bow.
It was a sword.
It was a bow.
Ah, it was
Regardless.
a sword.
But intuition's a powerful tonic. What does yours tell you?
There is something more at work.
Good, my son. Good. Go to London. Find out what.
This is gonna get awesome.
And swear fealty to him.
And if we refuse?
He's coming for us, Tirith.
You gonna do, man? There's no chance you're gonna defend that because they got like what, 1.5 warriors, and the rest are not They're like just farmers and stuff. Yeah, they ain't winning no war, a battle, that's for damn sure. Plus, it doesn't look like they have any weapons either.
If you heard of Sauron...
He's back.
Well, you must have seen it in the skies. A few weeks back now. Starfall means his time is near. It is to you and me, lad, to be ready.
Ready for what?
Hush now, lad. You save your strength. You'll need it for what's coming.
Oh damn, man. I'm feeling this is a mistake. He knows this is a mistake as well. I do like their armor, it's pretty decent. That's from her dream, isn't it? That's how it starts, and then there's the tidal wave. This is it. That's gotta be a sign.
Petals of the white tree fall, 'tis no idle thing. The very tears of the Valar themselves, a living reminder that their eyes and their judgment are ever upon us. There is a fateful hour in the destinies of men, an hour of judgment, in which each of us, every one, must decide who we shall be. Are our hearts become as the statues that surround our isle? Or do they yet beat with the blood of the heroes that carved them? Is our valor confined to the graves of our slumbering fathers? Or is it here, amongst us even now?
A beautiful city.
Waiting to burst forth as the rising sun. I would neither command nor invite you to any danger I myself would not face. And so, I've decided to personally escort the elf back to Middle-earth. To aid our mortal brethren, who are now besieged in the Southlands.
Your queen has laid bare her intent. Our ships will depart in 10 days.
The expeditionary force will be made up of brave sons and daughters from across fair Númenor. Who is willing to commit themselves to our Queen Regent's protection?
There's his chance to go west, man.
Step forward and make yourself known.
I will serve. I will serve.
His friend's going, he's got to go as
I will
well.
serve.
Oh my god, my heart's beating so fast. This is it. The tide of wars have changed. Right, so that was episode 4 of Lord of the Rings of Power. Wow, that was a good episode. I enjoyed that. Definitely enjoyed that. It served a little bit more purpose into what they're going to do. They finally finished it off with a whole army going to help the south. So, will they arrive in time before they get the other people get taken over in that little tower barracks that they have? Is the question. I'm sure they'll make it just in time, I think. Maybe she'll discover the hilt. Maybe that's and then the elf, him Galadriel and I forgot his name, the elf guy, are there. Maybe they'll join forces as well. Isildur's got to be up there somewhere. He's got to be doing something because he was like the king or something, I think, if I remember right. Anyway, he was the guy that cut the hand of the ring off the Sauron. So that's he must have and I think he was the king. I think he was the king. No, wait. From again, from what I'm remembering from Lord of the Rings movie, his dad was felled, so that means that the captain's gonna die fighting Sauron, and he picked up his father's blade and cut off the ring off there. So that's how it ends. So that means his dad either married someone and became, I don't know how he must have got up there to be commander or king. So that's going to be interesting to see how that folds out. Everything looks good so far. I'm really enjoying it. It got the heart pumping. I like the elf scene where they're running away from the orcs. He caught that. He caught the arrows, and that was a cool scene. The dream in the beginning was also really cool. That was a massive tidal wave. And I like the way they started with the dream and the petals, and they ended with the petals in real life. And she's just realized that shit, I'm making the wrong decision. So let's better back her up before I doom the whole island and everything in between. And now the guys found out that their Sauron's coming back because of the Starfall. Again, I don't know who that guy is. But we might be able to see a little bit more from him in the next episode. But so far, really good. They're planting everything around there, and yeah, I'm really enjoying that. I'm really enjoying it, and hopefully you liked it. Everything. Like and subscribe. Have a good one. Bye.